What's good, family? This is Queen Common Sense coming back to you from the Chi-Town, holding it down. Peace, mod, tough love, black power, black unity, one sisterhood, one family. I missed y'all, and I'm back. There's a few things I came back to talk about today because, I've been circulating lately, and I've been, me, I'm out. I'm always learning as I go and live and do. And I observe things in more than one way. I like to analyze shit when people stop and talk to me, and I spend a little minute building with people of certain genre of life. And YouTube done fucked up now, y'all, because not talk much long the fuck as I want to. So, yeah, they fucked up and gave me the wrong motherfucker unlimited time. So, yeah, I came to talk about a few things because, certain things I see that people do, their behaviors and whatnot, give me tools to teach on, learn from, and pass along to our future kings and queens. And I'm going to get down on these mutant, hybrid, so-called grown and sexy motherfuckers who always have to talk about how classy and grown they are and how they got it so much better than the next one and so on and so forth. Excuse me, that's more bitchassness. So, I don't know about y'all, but how come motherfuckers who's supposed to be so grown and got it all together, they know more about everybody else's shit than they do their own? Why is it that these motherfuckers don't never be at their own crib? They always either on the fucking phone, somewhere else at somebody else's house, or at your house talking shit about everybody else in the hood. But you don't never hear them talk about their own fucking shit. If you so grown and got it all together. Why is it that these grown motherfuckers, they can give you so much advice on what the fuck you should be doing, how you should be doing it, who you should be doing it with, and these the same grown, know-it-all bastards that's always by themselves? We have to be careful who we listen to and who we hang around and who we allow into our circle, into our aura. Because these grown bitches and niggas, they really ain't shit. And anybody who talk 100% of the time, 50 to 75% of that is motherfucking lies. And it's really, it's obvious to me. But some of us don't get it until after the damage is done and after they've been played. So I'm teaching on my personal experiences with these grown motherfuckers who always got something to say, always somewhere where they don't need to be, always up in some shit causing unnecessary, unneeded drama. Just personal experiences. And y'all can hit me up, let me know what you think. Why is it that these grown motherfuckers, they can put together what they want to do, what they want to wear, what they want to eat, where they want to go, and as soon as the chips are down for them, they up in your face looking for a handout, woe is me, whining and complaining and bitching And when the shoe is on the other foot and the chips fall for you, these niggas disappear. What? Grown motherfuckers. What's up with that? Why is it that these grown bubble-headed bitches, they say what they want a man to cater to them, and they got this self-entitled, self-righteous, demented, delusional picture of what a man should be and how he should ride in on a white horse wearing shiny armor and shit with a sword and sweep their motherfucking ass off their feet. But they the main ones running around the hood, running around the community, fucking anything that'll move. To grown motherfuckers. Why is that? It's a good question. I often wonder, why people want to try to display how grown and intelligent and educated and how much money they got to validate who the fuck they are. And then when they're posed the question, what do you want? What makes you happy? They all over the fucking map, and they don't even know who they are, let alone what they want in life. And it's sad because it's a lot of us who do that, male and female alike, in the black community. And it's the people that I'm talking about, my people. So all you wanna-be race-baiting bitches, you know who you are. Leave a comment, flag the video. Fuck you, I really don't care. But I'm still gonna say what the fuck I want, how I want, whether you like it or not. So, that's just a few things that I've been looking at and analyzing and kicking around with my group of peers. And there's a lot of us who don't know who the fuck we are, don't know where we're going, don't know where we've been, but we want to holler about class and being an adult and being grown and sexy. And that's really all you have to offer is what's between your damn legs, and it ain't nothing up here. Nothing to stimulate the mind. They lead with either tits, ass, or dick. And then when you really get down with these people, you find out and discover a huge disappointment, because these motherfuckers don't even know who they are, for one. For two, they don't have nothing planned. They don't have no life goals, short or long term. And it's really amazing to me how these very people who are very highly educated, and they complain about the situations they in, they complain about the motherfucker they with, they complain about what's going on in their life, and then don't do shit to try to change it. Yet they the first one in line when it's time to complain, bitch, and moan and whine about the shit. But they too scared to make a move to change it, because guess what? They don't know who the fuck they are. And these are some of the same grown motherfuckers who we look at every day as our elders. They can correct us and raise us and put mantras in us and train us up on the slave master's religion. And by the time they reach their golden years, they got to sit up in the shrink office because they lost themselves in transit somewhere along the journey of life and don't even recognize themselves. And they so goddamn proud and so motherfucking self-righteous, they don't even have the balls to hold themselves accountable for the fucked up products that they release into society called children. And got the nerve to turn around and say, what the fuck is wrong with my children? What happened? You are what the fuck is wrong with your children. And why do you need a total stranger to tell you that you fucked up? Me personally, most of my life I've been my own best friend. Ever since I was about 13 years old. Emotionally, I was my own motherfucking mama. And I was a very analytical child at a very young age. And as most of you know, I have a gift of insight. psychic abilities. So I didn't know it then, but I learned it soon after my adolescence phase passed. And I find out that even though I come from a real fucked up dysfunctional family, I'm not as crazy as I thought I was. And clearly I've come to the realization that my gift is what saved my motherfucking life in a lot of situations. And the very people who criticize to equalize, and the very people who want to debase and demean and degrade the wisdom, are the very people who sit back and are lost, confused, and conflicted on who they really are, knowledge of self. So think about these grown motherfuckers that's talking to you. Do they really know who they are while they sitting back trying to tell you who you are? And what my grandmother used to say, wow, you should on me. Does it make sense? So that's the first thing. The second thing is, we really need to cut the bitch-assness with the bougie shit. Because we wasn't born with shit. We ain't gonna die with shit. And while we're here, the shit that we got, it really ain't ours no way. Because we can't take it with us. And I'm almost without words when it comes to these bougie motherfuckers. Because your house, your car, your money, your education, how fancy your shit is, that does not impress me. Because as I said, some real bubble-headed, educated idiots that validate themselves with their material possession and their financial wealth. And it's really disheartening to see that once all that is placed on the table, I'm bored than a motherfucker. I'm ready to go to sleep after I hear about how many stock portfolios you got, and how much your furniture costs, and how many times a year you redecorate your fucking crib, and how many times you upgraded your new Range Rover and all that shit. That's boring to me. I don't give a fuck. Because I've had, and I've had not, and I've had again, and I've had not again. So that shit don't impress me. And we as a people, black people, we really need to cut that shit out. Because it's a time now where don't nobody give a fuck what you own. Don't nobody give a shit how much you worth. Because when you die, guess what? It's either going to the state or going to somebody in your family that's going to blow the shit anyway. So you worked your fingers to the bone to save up all that material wealth, financial wealth. So when you kick the motherfucking bucket, you're right back to square one anyway. So, and some of us old, mean, stingy ass bastards, we think we're going to live forever anyway. So, I hate to break it to you, but don't nothing last forever. So, that's the other thing. Bougie, bitch ass motherfuckers. It's a trip. The last thing that I wanted to throw out there to y'all is remembering Troy Davis and keeping it at the forefront of the black movement to heal the nation and bring unity and awareness to our people. Because as many people have already said, that could be any one of us, any one of our children, anyone in the black, brown community. We need to wake up and start writing, complaining, making our voices known, and start doing something about this shit. Because it's deep. It's evil, demonic, and occult-like shit They're sacrificing us, no different from the 60s and the 50s and the 40s, for their sick, sub-underworld, demonic purposes. Now you can say I'm crazy all you want, but if they let that bitch Casey Anthony get away with murdering her own seed and walk away from jail with less than a year served, time served on probation and parole, and they got the bitch under protective goddamn custody, and a white man just got an emergency stay, and his sentence was converted from the death penalty over to a life sentence in Atlanta, Georgia, right in the same area Troy Davis was allegedly caught for murdering a police officer. They'll come for your ass too, for no more than a goddamn parking ticket. Your motherfucking ass will be stuck up in the state penitentiary, a chattel slave for all eternity to come. You'll never see the light of day again. I've seen it happen over bullshit. So we need to wake the fuck up and start studying this shit. Learn the law. Know your privileges, because in this goddamn country we don't have no rights. And start teaching your children the Constitution and running down the local, city, state, and federal government breakdown. Because there's loopholes and there's ways around being done like Troy Davis. So that's my time for now. I just wanted to hit y'all with that real quick. Queen Common Sense from the Chi-Town, holding it down. Peace. My tough love. I love y'all. No more bitch assness.